Yay. Hey honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about the fact that Chandler and I have officially booked our wedding venue. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say.
Alright, so yes, as I said, Chandler and I have officially booked our wedding venue. I took a few short little vlog clips from the day that we actually went and signed, so let's show you guys those. We're about to go finally book our venue. Ah! What's today's date?
19th. Today's the 19th. Thanks, Mom.
Yay. Yay. All right, so there you go. We signed our contracts. We officially booked our wedding venue and our date. We are just absolutely over the moon excited. We fell in love with our venue. If you guys watched my wedding venue tours video, like the come wedding venue shopping with me, then you may remember that we toured 7 different venues, which honestly is quite a few. I've heard a lot of people and I've talked to a lot of people, like when I first got engaged, I asked for just some like advice, like what advice do you have for a newly engaged couple? And a lot of people told me that when you're looking at venues or vendors, narrow it down to just your top few. Some people told me to just only go and schedule tours for my top 3 venues. Like, of course, do a ton of research online and look at photos and watch videos of the venues, but only really go and look at the 3 that you really like and the ones that fit within what you're looking for and of course within your budget. Because when you reach out to these venues, most of the time they're going to tell you like a rough estimate of what their pricing is, so you'll know if it's going to fit within your budget or not when you go and tour the place. So that was something that I was definitely keeping in mind, but I just really wanted to go and experience everything, and I kept saying, you know, this is the only time that we're really going to be doing this, so I just want to make the most out of every possible experience that we can and just go and see as many of the venues as we're able to. It was a lot of fun for me. I do have to say, however, that it was stressful seeing a lot of different venues, just because if you again watched my tour video, then you may remember me saying something how, you know, it was just a lot and there was something that we really liked at each one, so it really was difficult to narrow it down. However, after we looked at all 7, we did narrow it down to a top 3, and it was just something about the venue that we ended up picking that we just kept going back to in our minds. It really just had so much, it offered so much of what we were looking for, and it just made sense. We got to have it on the original date that we were interested in having it on, and it accommodated enough people, and it offered vegan options. They are super, super amazing there. Like the whole coordinating team that I've been speaking to one girl in particular, but I've heard of like so many other people that work there that are just literally absolutely amazing. Like, they're incredible. They are the nicest people. They have just already been going above and beyond for Chandler and I and like what we're looking for and to accommodate our needs, and they're just incredible. So like, it just made sense, and we seriously just fell in love with the venue, and I can't even say enough good things about it. So if you guys remember from my tour video, there was one venue in particular that I was saying this is like my dream venue and I've always loved it. That is not the venue that we ended up going with. We did not end up going with that one, honestly, just because the way it worked out, we would have had to have it on a Sunday, which personally I really would not have minded. I actually kind of like Sunday weddings because to me they have this inherent vibe of just already being a bit more laid back than a Saturday night wedding. Chandler and I aren't like big partiers or anything, so a Sunday afternoon wedding just seemed a bit more elegant, but you know, of course that's not really convenient for guests, and Chandler honestly wasn't very partial to a Sunday wedding, so a Saturday was just the better option for us. And it was just the price, honestly. We didn't want to put our whole budget into just the venue because we really wanted to be able to just do a lot with our day. And so the venue we ended up picking, honestly, is just absolutely amazing. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about it at this point. They have just been so incredible to work with so far, and the place is literally gorgeous. I feel like the videos that I've taken and the photos that you can see online seriously do not even do this venue any justice. It is so gorgeous in person. Their grand ballroom has 2 floors and it is like just literally stunning. I am so in love with it. It is so gorgeous. And then they have like the big grand staircase entrance when you first walk in, which is that foyer. So pretty there. And they just have all of these amazing little picture opportunities. Like the suites are so nice. It is so pretty there, and it's about an hour away from home, so it is still a bit of a drive, but it's nothing too crazy. And we are going to just, you know, stay the night like in that area if all goes well. So, you know, we won't have to be driving home that night or anything anyway. So it is just, we are so excited. Like honestly, we are just absolutely thrilled. So Chandler and I got engaged on December 13th of 2020, and we're now at the end of February, and honestly, this has felt like a long time for us to not have picked our venue yet. And a lot of people have been saying, you know, take like the first month or so, or even just like the first few weeks and just enjoy being engaged. And we definitely took that time for ourselves, but we also did jump into it a lot sooner than people suggested us to do. And honestly, that's just because we're getting married next March, so we really only have about a year to plan everything, which may seem like a long time, but honestly it's really not. I feel like a lot of people more so usually give themselves between a year and a half and 2 years to plan their wedding. And you know, we had like 15 months, but you know, that was in December, so then Christmas came, and then it was the new year, and then in January was when we started, you know, scheduling all of our tours for all of the venues. So once all of the tours were over, it took us about a month to finally make our decision. And I have to be honest, it was really stressful to make the final decision. You know, a lot of different things went into it, and it was just, you know, a lot of pros and cons at different places and everything. And like I said, we could not be happier with the venue that we ended up picking. We seriously love it so much. It is just amazing. But the process leading up to coming to that decision was stressful, and you know, it did take a lot out of me. So I would have wished that I would have taken a little bit more time and not have stressed myself out a bit. But like I said, I feel like I'm putting this time limit on myself because we are getting married in just about a year. And so there's a lot that has to be done. And so the venue, like we couldn't do anything else until the venue was picked. So now that that's finally picked, we finally have the ability to go ahead and start doing everything else. And since picking the venue, we've already booked our videographer, we booked our photographer, we've been talking to just some of like the music options and all those kinds of other things that go hand in hand with booking a wedding. So yeah, we are so excited, and like I said, I just wanted to film this little video to share that news with you guys because I did say that I would keep you updated, and I'm going to, you know, try and vlog as much of this process as I can. I have some dress appointments coming up, so I will be vlogging those. Of course, I will not be showing any dresses that I actually pick, but you know, I'll try to vlog as much as I can and share some of that with you guys as well. And I just want to take you guys along on this journey with Chandler and I. It's already been so much fun. It definitely has been stressful, I'm going to be honest, like I said, but I've just heard everyone say that that is just like, it's part of the process. This is a stressful time. You're putting a lot of time, money, energy into planning this, and you want it to be amazing. You want it to be something that you can look back on and have these really great memories of. And so of course you want the day to feel perfect. And so because of that, it's easy to put a lot of pressure on yourself. So I just want to say that we are so happy. We could not be happier, honestly, with our decision. And even at times when things have gotten stressful so far over this past 2.5 months of being engaged, it's all been worth it so far, and I cannot wait for the rest of the things that we are going to be doing over this next year to plan for the wedding. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see you guys all on the next one and to keep up to date with the rest of the wedding content that we have. I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful and blessed day, everyone. Bye!